Alright, so one thing I do need to talk about is that things in the Cebuano language are changing, right? Again, this language is evolving, so a lot of these might not fit their own little definition. They might do some crossing over with some other definitions, but for the most part, things are pretty consistent. So that's one thing that you always need to keep in mind is that since Cebuano is a language that doesn't have much of the governance of a regulatory body, a lot of it is changing in terms of grammar. Well, not a lot, but it is subject to change in terms of grammar and evolve in such ways. Moving on, so this part of the distance existence relationship, we will examine the family of location. Right now, if you forgot, there's the video that you can watch with regards of location. But in this one, we will be talking about the video of I mean not video, but the words of diri, dinhi, dinha, and dito. They're all written in blue. But we will talk about them in terms of the timeline that we were talking about. So completed actions, the incepted aspect, right? Things that have already started. And that goes with the existence, right? We're talking distance existence, but we're talking in terms of existence that is expressed in location, right? And it answers the question diin. We're going to talk about the focus of diin, right? And if you forgot what diin was, you gotta watch what it is and what how it's expressed, okay? Diin. And when is diin expressed is more like it. All right, so we have two heres and two theres, right? The here for, again, I don't need to talk about this because you get it, right? So we have diri, dinhi, dinhat, and dito, right? Well, how are they used? Well, again, it answers the question diin, right? Because if we're talking in terms of existence, there's something existing out there, right? But when? When? So when did it exist? How long ago? When will it exist? How long will that be? You see? So in terms of time, and that's why this can relate to Einstein's theory of relativity and all that stuff, right? And so we can talk of distance existence in terms of time. Sorry, in terms of time. And again, here are the example sentences that we can provide, right? Assuming that you know all of these already, which you should, right? Diin ka nagakaon, okay? I'm sorry, not when. Where? So where? I'm not thinking today. Where did you eat, right? Because it's answering this question, diin. Where? Where? It happened already, right? That aspect was incepted. The action had started already. So where did you eat? Oh, and common answers with diin, right? Because answers the question of diin. Common answers would be these in blue. Dinha lang dito sa ila kakwan, diri sa balay, right? Common answers in blue using these because they answer the question when, or sorry, where. Ugh, can't even talk right now. Diin, right? Where. And this makes sense because diin expressed the incepted aspect, a completed or started action that has began, and it's conjugated like so. It's conjugated in the way where it does agree, okay? And you should already know that. So the next sentence, or next question I should say, is diin mo ni palit ani. And again, it answers these questions answer diin, the question word, right? Where? Dito man lagi, dinha sa kanto. These distance existent words in terms of location are answering the question where in terms of location, right? Again, that second green sentence expresses existence via location. Something is existing out there. Where's the location? And that's what it's asking. In this case, we're looking at the location in terms of the completed or actions that have already began or probably have already finished, okay? So, and the final example we have is that question, again, common question, diin kagikan, right? Diin kagikan. Okay, where did you come from? Because you existed somewhere, right? You came from somewhere. You're in front of me. Where did you come from? You're existing right now. Where's that location? Oh, and again, common answers, right? So this should be the most basic form of this distance existence relationship that I want to talk about. And I chose this one because this is the easiest one to talk about. The next few ones are just going to be a little more complex. So again, if you don't have a good grasp of these understanding of the meanings of why here and the theirs and all this, and if you don't have a good understanding, first of all, then you're SOL, right? So again, we're gonna build on what we learned and get ready to move on because it's only gonna get harder from here.